Hi, how are you going? Welcome me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my beautiful Ava viewers. I hope you're having an exceptional day, evening, Arvo, weekender, wherever you are in the grind of the cycle of life. I hope you're having the most high vibrational one and living and loving life to your most fullest and sweetest potential, as we all should be. I have my lovely vampire blood incense going off just behind me here. Isn't this gorgeous? Got a little hand over here holding my incense. I love that. And the smell is unreal. If I could waft it your way, I totally would. You'd love it. We are up to the last sign in line for the double decked out saucier than shit reading for November and December, seeing out 2023 year. The final sign, my scales of judicial justice, Libra. Before we get started into what we're actually doing here, I want to take a moment to give some thanks and absolute mad ups and shout outs to each and every single one of you for ever watching any of my content, liking, subscribing, commenting. Just thank you. As some of you may have realized, throughout 2023 year, there was a massive shift for me personally, and it ricocheted across to every fragmented part of my life. I refer now to 2023 of the year of trials, tribulations, and enforced change, and for me personally, it was that and so much more. These have been the darkest periods of my life up to this point, and probably that will ever be experienced. And I want to thank each and every single one of you, because whether you realize it or not, you helped me through one of the darkest chapters, periods I will probably ever face in my whole entire life. And it has been extremely difficult and challenging. But I want to give every single one of you thanks for your ongoing support, your kind words, and your sincere regards and remarks and support. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I wish each and every single one of you a very, very Merry Christmas this year, and an even more happy and safe New Year as we leave 2023 and we go into 2024's energy. This isn't the last reading from me for 2023 though. I will be doing the 2024 yearly predictions, and there are another couple little slices of sneaky pie I've decided to try and slip in before we see out this year. I don't want to give too much away though, of course, because it's a little bit early in the piece to be giving away so many secrets. But there will be more from me before this year's out. We are finishing these readings for the monthlies, which this monthly will be the double-decked to cover December. So what are we doing here, guys? Let's get into the spiel. I'm going to pull a Celtic Cross of standard placements for you, like I do for every monthly. I'll briefly explain these card meanings, but then I go through and clarify each of these placements. Now, this is where the bread and butter is at. This is where your storyline, your individual sign's story comes through the reading. Now, this attains messages for Libra in the placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. So if you've got Libra in any one of those, or more of them 5, you're in the right place. And thank you so much again for your time, for your support, but more importantly, for just being who you are. You're pretty damn amazing. Thank you. Let's begin your reading now. For Libra, let's find out what's coming in for your November and December 2023 as we see out this year. God bless you all. Okay, my little chickadees, let's check it and find out what's coming in for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury placements for the November and December 2023 year. Double decking the shit out of this, guys. And yes, in case any of you are wondering, just because you have long nails does not mean you can't shuffle cards. These are just falsies that I put on. I wanted to do them for Halloween, but, you know, 2 weeks later, we're here. I thought they were kind of spectacular. For Libra, please, spirits and guides, what do we have coming in for the November and December 2023 months? We're doing a Celtic cross of standard placements for the sign of Libra, please. I'm a bit unsure about this energy. I don't know whether to tell you this is good, bad, or ugly. Like, I'm feeling a lot of choppiness. You know when you're out in the boat, like a little tinny, right? And you know, the waters can be quite calm and you get a little bit out, a little bit further into the, I want to say trails, but that's not right, into the channel. Sorry, it's been a while since I went fishing. Into the channels. And you go through this calm period, but then you get out into the bigger waters or out of the channel. And you get this choppiness. You get this like sea wave, like you're adrift in the middle of nowhere type style. And it's easy to lose your direction. It's easy to get lost in the bobbiness of the choppy sea, to not be able to, like, you know, compass out your direction. I feel like you're lost in the sea. You're lost in the bobbiness of the border kind of thing. Like, yeah, I think the water is an analogy for your life at the moment, to be honest. Well, that could explain why the current energy coming through a major arcana to start the reading for you is the Empress reverse, Venus energy. If you're a Venus placement, Libra, I would be really listening in hard for this reading right now, because that's a massive sign that you're where you need to be, and this is probably a message very much directed for that placement. Oh, that's some freaky shit. That's some freaky shit. I'll explain to you in a minute. Like, that's some freaky shit too. All right, so we've got a lot of freaky shit going on here for Libra. So I'm just going to put, it's getting weirder. All right, so this continues to be some more freaky shit. We've got doubles everywhere here. So we start off with that Empress reverse. The challenge is a Pentacle card. It's the 8. The outcome is another 8. Hanging at the crowning is an Ace of Cups reverse. The root is a 2 of Cups. And then we've got 10, 10. Then we've got major, major, 4, 8. So what I'm seeing here is 2 cups, 2 8s, 2 10s, 3 majors actually, sorry. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 8, 10, 2, 8, 10, 2, 8, 10. Because the High Priestess is here, that's a 2 as well. Some freaky shit with that. The moon's at the bottom of the deck. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Give them strength, honestly. Give them many men to carry the weight. Honestly, this is an impactful reading of mammoth proportions. This ending of 2023 for Libra is going to be... The underlying energy so far, before clarification, for the period of November and December for Libra is the moon. Now, this is Pisces major. This is all about the obscurity, the disillusionment, the shadow, what we can't see, what we can't be, what's not tangible, but what we don't understand. This is going into maybe the dark recesses of one's mind, going back to relive trauma or real serious... You're unboxing some things. Be careful. Because if not well prepared, these things can absolve and swallow you. They can cause some damage. But they can also bring knowledge if you are strong enough to withstand what is not known and what is not seen and what can no longer be touched, but is very much still there. In the obscure, in the dark, just beneath the surface. If I was to title this reading, I would call it Just Beneath the Skin of the Surface. Like the waves of the water of the analogy I just gave. The choppy seas, I do believe, has a big key for this reading. Current energy coming into the November, starting off here and now. for Libra is that Empress reverse Venus energy on its head though. The current energy for Libra, there is much lacking in growth. Can't see the beauty in it. Femininity may be out of its cycle or sequence. There's much lacking in the potential, feeling like you're not of your prime, not in that divine time of the age of the... Feeling like you're past it. Feeling like your best years may be over. Feeling like you can't see the beauty or the sense of anything. Maybe feeling a bit war-ridden. Not wanting to take things on. This could also mean a loss of a child. A pregnancy that has miscarried or not gone to plan, or not coming to fruition at all. Sorry. Bit of a hard start for this reading. And I don't want to give everyone bad news like this. Clarification will come, so don't get too cemented on these initial analogies, because that's exactly what they are, just initial analogies. So we won't go much further with that. The challenge for Libra so far is the Eight of Pentacles. Now this is head down, bum up, really meticulously banging out in a repetitious cycle what you do for a crust, your job, your career, or really needing to bring in the pay, the money, or something that you're very, very talented at. You need to work at it. Bring it out. Do more of it. Pop out the same quality with even more quantity, if you know what I mean. The crowning of the point of the reading for Libra in the subconscious part of it is the Ace of Cups reverse. This is realizing something that we wanted, maybe love, connection, is not what we are seeing, we're getting. We feel a bit lonely here, or a bit lost in the way of not feeling loved, cared for, considered, maybe always being the one to make compromise. But in the subconscious mind, we are thinking that it is not enough here. But I'm conflicted myself, because the root of the reading, the foundation, what everything's growing up from, is the Two of Cups. This is a unionship. This is a coming together where two enter in, but they leave as one. This is a unionship, a contractual agreement, an engagement. It can also mean in business, like literally signing the dotted line to a business venture, but it's more in regards to something more deep. But it is solidified. It is agreed upon. Documents are signed. There is a coming together here, a merging of two, leaving as one. The past energy, Libra, leaving you now, but still very prevalent, even more so with this freaking reading. It's Ten of Wands reverse. Burdens that we cannot get away from. These are things we desired, or maybe we didn't realize we got caught up in it. But these are obligations now that we are chained to. And we are so sick of it. They are overburdening us. They are becoming heavy, weighty, too much to carry, a real burden. But we can't seem to lift them, move them off our back. They're drowning us. They're crushing us. Moving forward from that, more dismay, because it's another 10 reversed. It's the 10 of Pentacles. Reverse now, coming in after that 10 of Wands reverse. Tens are completions of cycles, but when they're reversed, they are bad, bad, bad news, Bubby. And the 10 of Pentacles reverse is no different, because this is talking about a loss of your riches, your ancestral history, through artifact, through materialistic nature, or through financial, actually coin and money investment. This could also be losing an inheritance, or it being withheld or withdrawn altogether. This is absolute desolation of what you believe was yours. Maybe it was literally in the palm of your hand, or something that has been promised to you long standing through bloodline and or ancestral lineage. This can also be a breakup of a family, like a divorce, and the assets being split. For just a first analogy of a reading, this is taxing. I'm going to have to put a warning on this. I wish Spirit's advice was something uplifting, but it's not either. But maybe you may find comfort in it. Spirit is ringing to you the Tower. Spirit is telling you change is coming whether you want it or not. Everything that was secure, all the foundations by which life and every part and portion of you was built, is about to crumble, crack, and crumble. It's all coming down quicker than a bake sale. And there will not be much security or solidarity or solidification that you can grasp during this time. But I feel like with these shifting sands will come change that is probably much needed and wanted. It's just there's going to be some uncomfortableness to enforce the change that's needed here. Outsider's view of you, Libra, they see the High Priestess reverse. They see someone that's not following their own knowledge, listening, or crutching too much on other people's opinions, thoughts. Maybe not keeping relationships in a platonic sense. But there is much not listening to one's own intuition and following one's own knowledge. Hopes and fears, Libra. Four of Pentacles. We are cleaving hold of our money tight. We are locking what we've got left down. We ain't sharing, we ain't caring, and we sure as shit ain't loaning no people no money. You may be even trying to block not things from leaving you, but also from things coming in, whether it's intentional or not. The outcome, Libra, for clarification. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Look, you feel in prison leaving December. You feel like you are in crisis mode, that you have been maybe a bit mentally tormented almost. Your reality and the perception being distorted. But when the Eight of Swords is reversed, all of this is not fantasistic fluff in your head. There is some real truth or some real bones to this. These thoughts, feelings, and fear that you may be feeling. They're not all fluffy fairy tales in your head. Some of it has real validity. And that's what you fear, I feel, the most. That the things that you are scared of in the dark, that bump in the night, are not just features or fragments or fickled fairy fantasies in your head. They are real fucking monsters out there. And you fear them because you know them to be true. It's like knowing the boogeyman's really real. And not being able to turn that knowledge off. And it really hammering you hard, especially in your mental sphere. Libra, we need some balance here. Let's hope clarification can give us that clarity, not only of the card's meanings, but for your mental stability and mine. Let's begin. Okay, so follow me in the fact of a cup of Tetley tea. That wasn't supposed to be a poet rhyme, whatever. But dead set. If you can swallow a tea, you get one into you. Calm the nerves, clear the vibe. Look, I'm going to be honest, that was a little unsettling, that first portion. I don't know where the second portion is going to go. So, keeping in mind what we've just talked about initially, if you're feeling like this is a little heavy, it's a little weighty, it's not something that you either feel is vibrating to you or it is, but it's a bit of a heavy burden to bear by listening to it. Don't. I don't want anyone to leave here today with more issues than what they had when they came here. I'm here to give solace, advice, compassion through understanding. That is my job. I by no means want any individual to leave here feeling less than, unworthy, or discouraged. I want you to feel uplifted, powerful, and feel that you can manage no matter what is said today. So please keep that in mind. and do what is best for you here and now. Just please think about that for a moment before continuing this video. Alright, Libra, let's clarify. Placements of the Standard Celtic Cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. These are placements for November and December 2023, and I need to clarify this Celtic Cross, please. Standard placements for the sign of Libra. Clarify. Libra reading. You hold it all within your hand, and it could be the size of a grain of rice. But with this tiny seed you sow, it can be the building blocks of life. I like that. Fuck knows what that just came from. Okay, that was weird. Let's continue. Oh yeah, I've been having some... Don't even ask what I've been having. I think it's written in the dictionary what I got. Or in the DSM freaking manual. Inside joke. Okay. Current energy for our Libras was the Empress reverse. Spirits and guides. Please have clarification on the current energy for Libra for November and December. We have the Empress in reverse. Why is the Empress in reverse here for the current energy for the sign of Libra? Four of Pentacles reverse now, which if you remember the Four of Pentacles upright was in your hopes and fears. I don't know what's going on, but now he just wants to start running. I don't know what that's about. Okay, the challenge for Libra is the Eight of Pentacles. Can we please have clarification for Libra's challenge for November and December? The Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius is major. Crowning the reading for Libra, we have the Ace of Cups reverse. Spirits and guides, can you please behave, please? Ace of Cups reverse. Thank you. Three of Cups. The root of the reading for Libra, we have the Two of Cups. Ooh, Seven of Swords reverse. Ow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, that's a stinger, mate. Look at that. That's a bloody stinger, mate. Oh, it's like you got the Tower, the Scorpio, and then the Nippers. And then just for good measure, it did it both at the same time to you. Ugh. Remember that reiteration we were talking about before, just a moment ago before I started pulling cards? I will seriously start to consider what I said. Past energy leaving you now, still prevalent for the Libra, was the Ten of Wands reverse. And please clarify this energy of the... Oh, good Lord, no. The Ten of Wands reverse is now being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. When I think it can't get any worse, it does. Ten of Pentacles reverse, moving forward for that for Libra. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Pentacles reverse, please, for Libra. Queen of Wands reverse, the Knight of Pentacles reverse with the Magician. Spirit's advice for Libra for November and December 2023. We have the Tower. Four of Wands reverse. I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard to keep my calm, but I'm actually getting almost beyond agitated and starting to get a little pissed off. It's not with yous. It's not with Spirit, it's the story. Because I've been there, baby. I don't want to have to tell another person this story. Outside view of Libra, they see. Thank God for that. The High Priestess reversed with the Sun. So there's some hope from the outside view at least. Hopes and fears for Libras, November and December. We had that Four of Pentacles. Can you please clarify this energy of the Four? Yes, we can. The Spirit's really being on point. Oh, you're kidding me. Eight of Swords reverse with the Queen of Cups. The outcome now is the Eight of Swords reverse. Let me see. That's a 10, 7, 4, Something about this reading again that's starting to really, it's like astronomical numbers. Like, have you ever seen The Cube, the movie The Cube? I don't believe he gets out in the end. If you haven't seen it, find it, The Cube. It's science fiction about people getting locked in a cube, but it's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that. Astronomical numbers. Outcome for Libra. The Ace of reverse, clarifying that it's the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Clarify further this. Well, okay, why not? Two of Wands reverse. Oh, mate, like, I cannot. I feel absolutely ill. Got the Fool reverse with underneath that is the Eight of Wands reverse with the clarifying cards. But the initial with that, the Moon and Three of Cups reverse, which the Three of Cups now is up right up there. These like rotations of cards is it's doing my OCD digits a real kindness, because it is driving me bunty. Driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Tea time. I promise I will get to this in a minute. I'm just about over my traumatic experience. Sorry. Let's go through it. The underlying energy for the whole November and December of 2023 for my Libran signs. We start off initially with the Moon, Piscean Major. Clarifying that, therefore, is the Fool reverse. Now, let's start with the basic principle, which is probably the most important thing, by which we see right now. These are two major arcana cards. The card of Zero, the beginning, the Fool's journey. And we have number 18, Moon. The Moon is that of obscurity. It is that of disillusionment. It is that of maybe mental illness, melancholy. It is going through a real place and space of misunderstood and sometimes dark intentions, dark forces, shadow self, trauma, real difficulties. The Fool reverse is exactly that, someone that is excessively foolish. They are very about what they want at their time. They are quite selfish, and they're very, very neglectful of their responsibilities. They really don't think too much about that. They want what they want it now. They're like a 2-year-old toddler that just cracks a tanty every time they don't get their own way. They are very unable to self-regulate. This is an individual that in physical is unable to regulate, and who perhaps mental does not know the difference between reality and fantasy. These lines are very blurred. It's like a Peter Pan, a boy that can never grow up. But this is in the mental and the physical. The Fool is the physical, he is the man, he is the story. The Moon is the mental, what you can't touch, taste, feel, but where you can go even when you stand still. I have a very icky feeling about this. Like a lot of this reading, actually. I don't feel like it's going to get any better anytime soon. But everything happens for a reason. I think this reading is coming through like this for a reason. I hope it would not be for many of you. Alright, let's go back through it all over again. So the current energy coming into the here and now. The Libran sign is supporting the Empress reverse with the Four of Pentacles reverse. So like I said before, I'm not able to see the beauty here. For some of you, maybe even a pregnancy not taking seed or root, or miscarried or something of that nature. It could be just a generalized feeling of feeling like we're past our prime or our golden years. Lack of seeing beauty in things, maybe being a bit vengeful or war-filled, like a bit fired up about these facts. Cycles are out of whack. For some of you, you may almost feel menopausal, like things are just not in their cycles. Things are not going as they should. There is a real sense of femininity being on its head. The cycles, the moods, the emotions, and the whole tide of by which you roll right now is not rolling quite correctly. And it's really, I feel cutting you pretty deep, to be honest, because you're all about equilibrium and fairness and, equality and everything being smooth and equal and da-da-da. This is anything but that. This is everything being on its head and choppy. Coming in behind that to clarify this crazy shit, is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is not cleaving hold of your money. This is not taking care of your finances by any means of sorts of things. Excuse me. If you're going out with friends, family, or fixtures, you're flipping the bill. You're paying for the check. You're being overly generous to the point of maybe giving away so much you're going without more than what you're showing. You really are depleting yourself of money or maybe asset. Maybe you're borrowing too much on credit. Like maybe your bills are just red. All of them are red. Like they're so behind you, yet you're still going out and buying the martinis at every Saturday or shouting lunches for the work colleagues or, excessiveness of sorts. This doesn't have to be on yourself. This is more so those around you. Libra. The challenge for you for November and December, this is the thing you're going to have to face and deal with. This is a real placement of real take note. Because firstly and initially we had the Eight of Pentacles. This is then backed by Sagittarius's major arcana in reverse. It's the Temperance. So when we talk about this as a challenge, we're talking about needing to be meticulous here, needing to be so beyond due diligent during this time that we're banging out repetitiously quality and quantity of whatever you do for a crust or a living and doing it to a fine art like always. But the problem is with this is to do so will bring in imbalance. It will bring in imperfection. It will bring in a lack of fusion. It will make you feel untempered and very, very out of balance. And it will probably deplete you of any real patience you have as well. You'll become very impatient, very, very short, very, very Crowning the reading at the forefront for Libra, Ace of Cups reversed, clarifying this is Three of Cups. Something you wanted so badly has really lost its fruits. Maybe lost its balls, galls and all, but there is something that you wanted so badly. You felt like it couldn't come in, but maybe it did with the Three of Cups. Because this is complete and total resolution. This is not just forgetting it for the here and now. This is completely erasing whatever issue, problem is all being resolved. It's all being dissolved. And we're moving forward with harvest, with celebratory and good vibes and peaceful nature towards each other when we may have had animosity or misunderstandings before in the past up to this point. The root of the ring's foundation was all growing up from Libra. Sorry, running out of battery, we must move forward. Two of Cups, Seven of Swords reverse. There was a unionship here, a coming together and meeting, two entering out as one. Unified, contractual agreement, union, engagement, and blah, blah, blah. Career, love, whatever it is for you. This did not go very well. This was someone that had ulterior agenda, trying to save their own skin or trying to gain something from this that may have been a little bit underhanded, a little bit spiteful, but even more importantly, the little shits nearly got away with it. I feel like it was too late to break the agreement, but the indignant act was seen before true damage was done. It doesn't mean that there wasn't pain. It doesn't mean that there wasn't ick attached to this. It just means that if it didn't go quite to their plan, if you know what I'm saying. They didn't get all they wanted. In fact, they didn't get much of what they wanted. They got seen quite early in the piece. Very close though. Very close. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, and watch them all with double snippered eyes. Past energy leaving you now still prevalent, Libra. Ten of Wands reverse with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I'm sorry, but this fucking past energy is a pisser. It's a dog's breakfast. It's the pig hooves. The trotters. You know, life ain't always fair, but you know, you roll with the punches, baby. You keep popping, you keep moving forward, and you try to put a smile on your dial, even though sometimes you feel like you're weighted down with cement, you can't breathe because you're underwater, and you feel like the whole world's weight is crushing you from every orifice and portion and sensational part of your being, down to a molecular structural level. That can sometimes be the Ten of Wands reverse. Sorry, that was a very long and strange explanation. I'm having a bit of a weird evening. It's been a long week. I've worked so many hours. I am stuffed, guys. Maybe you are too. You are so fucking sick of this shit. The weight of it, the carrying of it, the responsibility of it. And the problem is here that no one seems to understand even universe and spirit and maybe the cosmos. Because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune reverse is bad luck, bad sequence, and bad circumstances just keep coming in, pissing all over you, basically, when... I want to refer Alanis Morissette here, because you know what the Wheel of Fortune reverse is? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride, and you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. That is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And if you would like to know who that lovely singer is an absolutely brilliant female artist. We love her, Alanis Morissette, the one and only. She good. Let's go. Moving forward from that, extraordinary energy is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Magician. Well, yeah, you know, this is hard. You know, the Ten of Pentacles reverses the loss of riches, ancestral rights, through lineage, through inheritance, loss of a house, loss of career, loss of fundamental things that have been long running and standing, the real security, the real riches, and the real backbone of your world. The Queen of Wands reverse, this has become very jealous, this is becoming very spiteful maybe, but more so becoming really inconsistent in the way of not showing up and not really caring and not giving much to anything. When you back that with the Knight of Pentacles reverse, wow, you've got a real energy of stagnancy beyond stagnant. It is not going anywhere, it's not moving, it is not doing nothing until this changes, or until something has come from it. That is not what's come from it now, though. We want an alternative. And you may have it at one point with the Magician. This is this is being gifted every ingredient you need. Whether you know this or not is another question. Because the Magician can wield all of his raw ingredients into a molecular divine structure that can take on anything. He's got all the ingredients there. He's just got to bake a cake, if you know what I mean. He's got to wield the right to craft it, to mold it, to structure it, and to bring it into fruition from the mind, the idea, into the here, the practical, the tangible, the 3D. Turning it from an idea, a thought, I wish I could give these better spirits advice, but Spirit's telling you for the November and December, Libra, the Tower with the Four of Wands reverse. Look, things are going to come down quicker than a bake sound. I'm not going to tell you differently. There are going to be massive changes of the structures of the parts, the beings, the beating drums by which is your life. But Spirit is trying to tell you that even though this will be very trial-ridden, and very, very turbulent, it will not change the features and the ties by which you have with your friends and family, or the ones you live with. This is like realizing that even though we might not always get along with those we are closest to, maybe we may not always understand them or really see things from their point of view or would make the same choices as them, we fucking love them and we stand by them. No matter how many wars break out, how many times the structure crumbles and the security is whittled away to whittled nothing, dustness, whatever. Still got each other. There is always that to fall back which upon. It's like the safety net of life. These connections, these people, these real important things to you. And even though things aren't always good, even though you may not always agree, maybe you don't even see things from the same point of view, you respect, you admire, you love each other enough to, live and let life. And still support and love the shit out of them. The outside view of you, Libra, for November and December, they see the High Priestess reverse with the Sun. The High Priestess reverse is that of not following your own knowledge, guidance, not keeping relationships in a platonic sense, but even more importantly, not trusting your own fucking intuition. The outside view, though, is of someone that should be very happy, should be seeing all the beauty in the world, in the simplicity, and just basking in the joy of life and all of its treasures and gifts. I think they might see someone away that's giving away their potential. Just a thought. Hopes and fears, Four of Pentacles. Eight of Swords reversed with the Queen of Cups, Libra. The Four of Pentacles is that of cleaving hold of your money, blocking your heart chakra, not giving any loans, monetary wealth away to anyone. You're locking it down quicker than a bake sale. It's not a sense going past. You're being really due diligent with your finances. But at the same time, you are fearing some sort of imprisonment, crisis, or someone being in a position of trying to almost imprison you or mentally discredit you or put you into crisis mode, because there is real validity to your thoughts about this. There is a real sense of needing urgency, feeling fear here, real fear. The Queen of Cups, though, is someone that really thinks first. They are intuitively guided. They are very emotionally calm, yet emotionally invested. They are, however, directly linked to the divine and have crystal clear guidance with intuition. They can see almost the future within the ripples of the cup by which she holds. Even though she lives by the banks of the water, she is solidified. Sorry, a bit close on camera. That's just made us live like, my apologies. She is solid. She is grounded. She invests in that by which she feels attached to. Her cloak is the water which runs through, like free flowing, effortless emotion and attainment through insight. I want to thank each and every single one of you before we wrap out these last portions of the reading. I have the outcome for you moving out of December, but then I also have an additional for you, so please stay tuned to the very, very end. I want to say a very Merry Christmas and an even more Happy New Year to each and every single one of my Libra viewers. I love you all so much, and I hope you all come back in 2024. If you're not subscribed, do so. It's going to be better than ever, baby. Outcome, Libra, for November, December. Seeing out 2023. 8 of Swords reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and 2 of Wands reversed. This is heartbreaking. Because again, with this 8 of Swords reversed, we know we're imprisoned, we know we're in crisis mode, we know we've got fear, and we know these are reasonable, we know someone is really trying to take us down or out, or really discredit us, or really... Whew. And here's another sign that they're doing it through monetary means, or for financial through ancestral ties, lineage. 9 of Pentacles reversed, this is roguery, this is someone taking from you what was yours. Your money, your house, your income, your asset, your job, maybe all. Check your finances, anything that you've gone into contractual agreements with, especially. Is there that underlying energy of the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Swords reverse? No. This is a real linkage to that, which is a real concern for me. Please, indulge me, because you've got nothing to lose, and if I'm right, you have everything to lose. But you might have a half-assed chance of maybe rectifying that before full damage is done. 7 of Swords reverse. Look into it. Someone is trying to take it all from you. Money, materialistic gain, riches, material, housing, ancestral riches, inheritage through inheritance. 2 of Wands reverse, something that you thought was made and crafted in its idealism, what Alexander holds within his hand. And the reality by which Alexander looks upon the world now created from the idealism that he held in his hand, he has disappointment, because they are not one and the same. He had something so pure envisioned, but something so corrupt came forth. Corruption and true desolation. Someone is trying to destroy you, Libra. Let's get an additional from the new deck that's just joined the ranks of the righteous family, like we love, is the Mindful Meditations cards, which we're going to pull a couple from to give you the rounded out portion of your reading, Libra. And hopefully it can give you some solace, because this has been an absolute banger of an absolute heartache reading. Wow! Jeez, mama the toy. Libra. Libra. Oh, vai. 2 cards, 2, that's exactly what I needed. What can you say when you say something and poof? I can't wait to see that on the fucking replay. Sorry. I ain't gonna argue with that. Libra, these are your messages. We are not going to like that. I find joy in nurturing new life. I shit you not. Planting a seed. Even if you have no garden, you can always plant a seed in a pot. Pay attention to the size and shape of the seed you are planting. As you plant it into the compost, reflect on the process of germination. Imagine what will happen to the seed as it breaks open and the seedling finds its way through the compost up to the light. If you can, visualize yourself as that seedling, breaking free of the husk and reaching up through the darkness to the light. The moon. The moon. Second card, Libra. All that is important is the one moment in movement. Make the moment important, vital, and worth living. Let me repeat that. All that is important is this one moment in movement. Make the moment important, vital, and worth living. Martha Graham, and she speaks of make your exercise mindful. Today, when you exercise, focus on the process rather than the outcome. Focus on how you are moving and how your body feels as you move. Notice what each muscle, tendon does in order for you to move in certain ways and how many are involved in each movement. Notice how your muscles stretch and contract. Appreciate the miracle of movement. Movement. Meaningful movement. Honestly, I think them 2 cards from the Mindful Meditations actually summed up this reading better than what I could in any type of languageal, blah, 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 blah. I can't speak today. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so sorry. It's like midnight. It's my only night off. And I worked till late today, and I've worked every day this week, and I don't even know where I am anymore. And again, what else is new? Look, this has been an absolute ultra of a reading. And it was the last sign for this round. I want you to take solace in the fact that you are who you are. And no matter what trials, tribulations, or enforced change that you are forced to endure, made to endure, and are left scarred and torn from, you are so much more than you think you are, and you are capable with so much more greatness than any one person, place, or thing around you will ever truly understand, and perhaps maybe even accept. Sometimes being the star and the most sparkliest one in the sky can make you a target. Just because you are beautiful, gifted, and great does not make life simple, easy, or livable at times. Quite the opposite can come from being the brightest of all stars. The darkness always wants to snuff out the light. May you shine more golden and more brighter than you ever have before. Be proud, because you are you, and you are unique, and no one else has to understand that, but you need to understand that yourself. Be proud. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me as we see out this 2023. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a happy and safe New Year. And I cannot wait to see you again as we head into 2024. There'll be yearly predictions coming up. And I'll have a few other little secret bits of naughty content for you before 2023 is out. But we are wrapping up the readings now. We are very close to coming to the end. So make sure you're subscribed, especially because 2024, we're ripping the shit out of this. We're mic dropping the crap out of it. And we're going to blow this popsicle stand up to Tarot Towers. Everything's changing. And you're going to want to know the moment the news drops. Till then, enjoy the content. I'm out of here for now. Love you all, my soul tribe of communal guardians of truth, righteousness, and rawness.